Hey, this is Joe with Anchor and Grit. Welcome to the new adventure, Chapter 1, the Oregon Edition. A little bit different setup today. I was inspired yesterday by our friends who invited us to be a guest on their podcast. So again, shout out to No Shortage Podcast. But just thinking about God's goodness. It's raining out today. So what we did yesterday, the day was beautiful. The sun was out. It was warm enough where I didn't even need a coat. We were just sitting out by the river. And it was just amazing. We saw God's hand all over that. The conversation was beautiful. Today, there was nothing on the agenda. So what I did is I got up, did some reading, and I had my heart's intent on recording a video. And I'm really wanting to learn how to tell a story through video, especially now that we're distant from friends and family, but also because I feel like God is going to use that in order to help us better translate and relay what it is that we're doing, what it is that we're feeling. And so trying to put some visuals together with some emotion is something that I'm really interested in doing, and I want to get better at it. So that was my plan today. But I got up and then I'm getting ready to go record some audio, and the neighbor decides to mow his lawn. And it happens, right? But you know, the houses out here, the yards are really big. So he probably started around 9, and he finished maybe like an hour ago, and it's probably like around 1 o'clock or so. So he was putting in that work for sure. And so I just laughed. I figured, okay, I can't do it. So I thought, you know what? Well, I can record some video. So I was thinking about how to plan my shots, and I've been trying to be a little more thoughtful about it. I get ready to go out there, and it starts raining. So I'm like, okay, well, I don't want the equipment to get wet. So it just turned into an adventure, and I was standing right here in this very spot. And I'm kind of looking out, over the back area, and just in awe and wonder of the beauty of it all. And as I'm looking out, I look at this tree, and it's like, I'm looking at it, I'm thinking, man, look at all the intricate details. Look how beautiful this is. And I just begin to start reflecting on the beauty of God's creation. And it was just a humbling reminder that in the grand scheme of things, we are so small. Our life is finite. However, God cares enough about us that he knows us by name. He knows every hair on our head. There's not a tear that comes from our eyes that is not counted and recognized. And God has allowed us to be co-laborers in the work that he's asked us to do. He's doing things all around us all the time, and invites us in to have a relationship with him, to connect with him, to be a part of what he's doing around us. And I thought, man, how beautiful is that? That we are so small, and compared to God's greatness and goodness and glory, we're nothing. But we are his creation. And so we were thoughtfully created. We were planned out, thought of in advance, no mistakes. And I was just grateful for that. And so just reflecting on the conversation yesterday, God was moving in such a beautiful way, connecting with this couple, Luke and Megan. They're just such beautiful, wonderful people that in their own way have done what we've done. And we decided to say yes to God and what it is that we've been called to do. So in the same fashion, they were also felt called by God to do what they're doing. So they sold everything, and in order to live out this vision and mission that God has for their life. And so I was like, man, we are in good company. So it was just a beautiful thing to have them capture our story. We're so excited to see what the outcome is going to be like. And as soon as it's available, better believe I'll be sharing that with you guys. But just them as people and the way they tell stories, I know it's going to be a blessing. So we're excited because they're on their way. I think in a day or two, Monday, they're going to be heading down south into California and making their way towards Pasadena. And so they're going to stop at the GFL house, and they're going to continue the recording there and put it all together. So I was just like, in my heart of hearts, I didn't say anything because I didn't want to impose, and then I kind of forgot. But I really wanted to see if they could help us tell the story about the transition, because the house, we helped start it, but it's God's vision. It's God's mission. This is kingdom. It's not the Joe and Vanessa show. It's Grace Family Love that has been instituted and put into existence by God. And so we did our part, and we played a role in that. And so we loved the fact that it continues on even without us nearby. We're still a part of it. We're still working for the overarching vision and goal that these girls would be provided housing and life skills and all the things that we're doing through the program. But it's not just us. It's a community effort. It's for the community, from the community, as a response to God's speaking to our hearts. And so there's room at this table for everyone that has a gift that wants to be used for the glory of God, to serve others. So we're grateful, and we want that transition to be made known. We want it to be heard, because we also want people to know that it's still available to get involved, to support financially, to support through volunteerism and donations in kind or financial, whatever it is. But it still exists because it's a God thing. It's not a me thing. So I'm really looking forward to what that's going to be like as we continue to pursue what God is asking of us here. So God showed up in an amazing way yesterday, and in the quietness today, in the rain, just listening to the pitter patter of the drops on the deck, just out. I spent some time outside this morning with the dog, and just listening to the rushing river, listening to the geese, and seeing the ducks fly by and land into the river. And I don't know, it's just been a beautiful experience. And so my encouragement for you today is that you would look for God in everything. Not a request, not God, show yourself to me, not God, where are you, but look out and look for God, and you'll see him, you'll find him. So God bless you today. I pray that the Holy Spirit would just touch your heart today in a way that's real, reminding you that you're not crazy, that this is not the end. If you're in the midst of something, God will see you through it. That where you're at work, it's not just being stuck at work. God has called you for a season, and perhaps the season will end and you'll move on to something else. But just right here, right now, where you're at, recognize that God is with you and that he loves you. God bless you. Be encouraged.